What's going on YouTube? It's your boy living in London, back again with another video for you guys. If you're liking the content that I'm providing, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, liking, commenting and sharing. And if you do subscribe, would you hit the notification bell in the top right hand corner? And then yeah, it just helps out your boy and you'll get a notification every time a video pops up. Just like to say thank you everyone for supporting me, hitting me in the DMs, hitting me in the comments and that. And like, I've had a few donations from people, and I've got one anonymous donation donator that's, bruv, you proper helped me out. Like, I'm gonna see if I can mention what he's done for me so far. I'll ask him, but some people just want to help you without anything, you know what I'm saying? Just carry on the journey, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just shout out to you, bro. You know who you are, loving it. You know what I'm saying? And someone in the comments said to me about Daisy, you know? There's like, one of your dogs looks skinny. Yeah, Daisy had a bit of an eating problem a while back. She just stopped eating, and I was aware she's losing weight, and I'm like, what's going on with her? Anyway, I took her to the vet and I got these little steroid things, and since I've been giving her them with her food, she is eating loads of food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, old Daisy. So she's putting weight back on. So yeah, that's to you in the comment. Let me try and get Daisy in the picture here. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So today's video is going to be a bit of a mixed bag, really, because I've noticed when I watch some other videos back, I don't kind of give enough advice sometimes, or maybe yeah. So I'll write a few things down, people. So I hope you know I'm taking this shit seriously, mate. I had to find this fucking pad down the back of a fucking cupboard or something. I don't use a really pen and paper for much, unless I'm writing out my bow sheet, you know. Bruv, I got nicked last year, furthermore, yeah. It wasn't nothing to do with me, and they took my phone, bruv. And obviously no charges for me, because I wasn't nothing to do with me, but they still got my phone. Like 13 months later, iPhone, so. Yeah. Anyway, so today's story, people, is how your boy fucking had a coke overdose. Like what? I don't even sniff like that, bro. Like must be sniffed like 20 times in my life. You know what I'm saying? I had a few parties and that, but it's definitely not something I do on a regular basis. You know? I can't remember the last time I sniffed. It must have been about 6 years ago or something. But you know, I'm a stoner. That's my game. But I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you some tips with coping. You know what? I'll give you the tips afterwards, yeah? I'll just go for a little fun story first and then give you a few tips, stuff that helps me and stuff that maybe can help you guys, you know what I'm saying? Alright, cool. Let's get into it, people. It's your boy living in London and this is my story of being a noob, man. Just being an idiot. You know, sometimes in life, people, when you don't have anything to do, when you don't have no goals and you don't have no plans, and life ain't just cooperating with you for whatever reason, and you don't understand really life, you don't even understand your own feelings, you don't even understand why you do stuff sometimes, you just do it because it makes you feel good, you know? And that's another subject we're going to get onto later. Yeah, it's called doing things that physically improve your life instead of making you feel better. You know how long I've concentrated on making myself feel better, just feeling better. And bruv, that is the worst thing you can do. Because I wrote another thing down as well. Your mind works for your body, people. Your mind works for your body. Your body don't work for your mind. When your body starts working for your mind, that's when you're sitting down, you're vegetating, you're overthinking, you're like stimulating yourself by being inactive, but your mind is getting stimulated. You know, but you're not doing anything to improve your life. When you look up from whatever you're getting stimulated from, whether it's drugs, the internet, whatever it can be, yeah? When you look up from that, you've still got all the same problems, but you just felt better for 45 minutes or an hour. So later I will be talking about things that fucking help me and things that you can do to actually improve your situation, even if you're fucked, you know, people? So yeah, I'm gonna give you some jewels and stuff today, you know? And I'm gonna calm down a bit, take things a bit easier. We're not in a rush. You people are liking the content. I'm liking making videos. What's the rush, big boy? Big head? You know what I'm saying? Sorry about Daisy snoring. She snores like a lawnmower. I can't do nothing about it, you know? It's almost like a cat purring. At least you know she's happy in there, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so let's get into the story, people. Alright, cool. So the year is 2008. The drama we've had in Camden, it's kind of died down now. Quite a lot of people have gone jail and just left the scene. But I'm still doing my bit with a few of the boys, yeah? So we're bored, trying to find the stuff to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, what should we do? We're like, let's go out tonight, man. Alright, cool, where we going? We're going Faces in West End. Shout out to my people that know about Faces in West End, man. Footballers went above, it was just a high class thing, yeah? So anyway, go to Faces in West End now, yeah? We're gonna go to Faces in West End. So we go and buy clothes and we get ready and all that, yeah? Tighten ourselves up, yeah? Cool. So, now I've got sniff on me. We got a rental that we go around busting shots in, blah, blah, blah. Busting shots is another word for selling drugs. So if you bust a shot, you're making a drug sale. You know? If you got shots on you, got drugs on you. Just for people that don't know, you know? So we'd run around busting shots and obviously we're going out later. So I said, look, let's park this up now. We get our bits, get ready, and then we get a cab up to Faces. Because we're going to be drunk, we can't be driving back. We're going to get pulled or nothing. So cool, I left my sniff in the car. Yeah, I had like an ounce, maybe an ounce and a half, I don't really remember. But it was the straight, it was the good stuff now, yeah? So we left that in there anyway. We've gone to get ready, got the cab, we're in Faces, party and everything's good. Now my phone's going, but I'm not answering it, but it's blowing up. So when we're leaving Faces after the night of partying, I answer my phone, I'm like, what's happening? They're like, yo, it's the white boys from Summers. Yeah, they know who they are. Yeah, Summers is Summers Town, just down the road in Camden Town, yeah? And these are like the commercial burglars, you know, like they do the big moves and that, get all the money. And they're always making money and they've always got money spare, you know? So they're ringing up, like, yo, Lazar, what's happening? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, nothing, man, chilling. They're like, yeah, bruv, man, they've got anything? I'm like, yeah, I can get it. These times, me and my mate would go our separate ways. So I'd gone to get a cab home. He'd gone to get a cab, I think, to the home as well, because he didn't want to drive, yeah? So, I'm like, yeah, I can sort that out. Now, I've left my mate, trying to ring him, he's not answering. I'm like, fuck, how can I get the coke? Remember, I'm drunk and that, blah, 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 I'm not myself. So, I told the cabbie to take me to the rental. Anyway, we get to the rental, like, so this is the side of the car. You know, it's got the big square window there, and it's got the little one there. Anyway, the drugs were just past the little one there, just under something, yeah? So I walk round to the back window. The back window screen, remember I'm drunk, I'm like, smash! Smash the window, climb through, make a big old noise and scene and that, get the coke, walk off like I've just done a great job. You know what I'm saying? Anyway now, yeah? So I go up to them boys, bust the shots, you know what I'm saying? Now they're partying and that, I stay there for a bit, smoking weed and that, they're sniffing, they're like, go on, let's have some, they're drinking, there's alcohol there, so I'm drinking and that. And then I start sniffing with them boys. Remember, I'm not a sniffer people. I've had parties, but like, they're very sporadic. I don't do them like maybe once a year or something, yeah? Maybe twice, 3 times a year if that's like, you know, different. But anyway, so I'm partying with these boys, yeah? But these boys are like, this is what they do. How I smoke weed is how they get on it. How they get like sniffing that. So they're getting on it and that, and they're whacking out big lines and that, and I'm like, doos, trying to keep up now, yeah? But when you're sniffing that, you just feel cool. Your nose might get a bit blocked if you're sniffing the press and that, but like, you're usually cool, do you know what I'm saying? You'll know if you're fucking up. Anyway, yeah, so we're just, and now, like them boys have had their little 3-4 grams, G. I pull out the big Z. Remember, the big ounce of coke now, you know, ounce and a half. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but I put it on the table. Yeah, I'm like, come on boys, let's fucking do this properly now, yeah? And now I'm not selling it to these boys. Now I'm just whacking it out on the table like it's fucking weed and everyone's going at it. Yeah? And remember, I'm keeping up with these boys now, yeah? My mate's dad, like, there's loads of us now there, yeah? And my mate's dad, you know what he said to me? He's like, back in the day, bruv, we used to do naughty stuff, yeah? I'm like, yeah, but this guy, like, he used to get on it hard and that, yeah? I'm like, yeah, sweet, bruv, man, whatever. And he's like, we'd roll it up in an A4 paper and blow up your nose. I'm like, bruv, do that to me. That sounds good, do that to me, bruv. Yeah, look, lucky I got a pad here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, what the fella done, literally done this. No, down this way. I fucking remember it. Yeah. Remember, I'm out my nut these times. I've been partying all night. I am wired. The fact that I would let anyone do this to me is beyond me. Like, what the fuck was I thinking back then, man? I was a nut job. And what the fuck was my mate's dad thinking, bruv? Everyone's gonna know what I'm talking about in the ends, but like, what was he thinking? Everyone knows he's a nutter anyway, you know what I mean? So look, this is what the fucker done to me, yeah? Little constable. Yeah? Done basically this. It looked a lot better than this, but I'm just giving you a fucking, a little recreation. So he's put the coke in, yeah? In this. Yeah, he's put like a gram in, just say, of straight. After I've been sniffing for ages, and I'm not a regular goer on this thing, yeah? He's put all coke in, so it's in there like that, yeah? I remember it's all my coke in that, yeah? And it's gone like this. Yeah? He's like, get this in your nose, Dan, get this in your nose. Gee. So I've got one bit up my nose like this, yeah? And he's on the other end of his mouth like that. He's like, and the first time he done it, I've gone like that. Because you know, like, the impact of the wind. So I've gone back a bit. All the cokes just hit me in the face. Everyone's laughing. I'm like, do it again, do it again, do it again. Yeah, I've got all coke all over my face and that. I'm at my nut wired, yeah? So he's done it again, yeah? He's gone, this time I'm ready for it. I'm like, gee, that hit the jackpot. Straight up there. All I remember walking off like that. Whoa, whoa. You know, like I was wired. And then I'm like, yeah, I feel fucking amazing. Next thing you know, donk, your boy's conked out. Don't remember nothing. I wake up in the hospital. One of my pals is sitting next to me who was at the party, but he come with me in the ambulance, I guess. I don't know, because I'm K the fuck O'd. You know what I'm saying? I wake up in the hospital, my teeth are on the side, my glasses are there, I've got a fucking drip coming out of me into the thing. My mate just looks frazzled. He's just in the corner like that, coming down, like you know, just looking at me frazzled, like, you're a fucking arsehole. You know, like he was toasted as well, yeah? And like, I'm like, what happened? And he's like, you put fucking paper up your nose and you've done about 2 grams, bruv. And I'm like, yeah, I remember that, man. Like literally, that's the only memory I've got. So from that up to there, boom, it stopped because I woke up in hospital and luckily I woke up in hospital. I didn't have no come down either. So after all that party, all that had happened was I fucking done that, basically OD, woke up in hospital and I was sweet. And I'm like, well, I feel sweet though, you know what I'm saying? Stay here for an hour, I'll be cool, yeah? Then my phone goes about 2 hours later. Gee, why the fuck you smashing the window? I know that was you, blah, 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 blah. The coke's gone, that was you, bruv, you little crackhead. I'm like, gee, man, I'm in hospital. And he's like, what? I'm like, gee, I OD'd. And he's like, you're a fucking idiot, what are you doing? He's like, where's the coke? Where's the other thing left? And I must have said to my pal, like, bruv, where's my coke? Like, what, you left it at the party with them fucking fellas? He's like, no, I bought it. Gee, he must have brought back about a fucking 1.8. About 10 hours before, I've gone there with like an ounce and a half. Next 10 hours later, I'm like, there's like a 1.8 on the side, and I'm like in hospital, like waking up, like teeth on one side, glass on the other, just like, what the fuck happened? Oh, mate, mental. But yeah, that's just a quick little funny, light-hearted story, people. And see, when I tell these stories now, yeah, guys, you've got to remember, I'm a ex-roadman, used to be a roadman, yeah? So I'm not a serious gangster. See someone like Marvin Herbert, he went to the top levels of this shit. I was more like a roadman, people, just doing this road shit. And there are a million people just like me who've had the same sort of stories, same sort of upbringing, same sort of everything. But not everyone's good at telling stories, articulating stuff well. So maybe my gift in life is to tell stories. So maybe I'm like the roadman's voice or something, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all it is, people. I'm not ever trying to portray myself as like some super gangster. No, I'm just a person with a past, man. And a lot of it's funny. A lot of it's fucked up, you know? A lot of it's just dumb shit that you do. Trying to make things better, but you make them worse. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you guys some life tips as well, people. Because I see a lot of you people out there, you're hitting me up with some real deep shit here and there. And like sometimes you'll hit me in a comment in that, or sometimes you'll DM me and we'll be talking for like half hour, 40 minutes, whatever the situation. But let me just drop you guys a few things that I like to do, yeah? Coping mechanisms as well, you know, during this lockdown thing, because fuck me is it boring, people. Fuck me is it boring. Like if I wasn't making videos now, literally, this is my house, I've got my dogs here, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? And I never spoke to anyone for years, like 3 years, people. It was just me and my thoughts in my head, driving myself mental, telling myself I ain't shit and that, yeah? But how I help, well, what helped me, yeah? Because remember, I've always lived with women, yeah? Whether it be my mum and my sister, or whether it be my girlfriends or my baby mums, yeah? And they've always done the cleaning, you know, like looked after a boy a bit, kind of like mothered me in a way. Yeah, maybe that's what I was looking for in relationships, someone to look after me rather than someone to be equal with, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the girls that looked after a boy anyway. But what that done to me is years of not having my own skills to just look after myself on a day-to-day basis. I found myself lost living in this flat at first. Because I didn't have a cleaning routine. Everything got on top of me every day. I'd clean up and then before you know it, it was dirty again. I didn't understand how to live, people. And you know what really, really, really fucking helps me? Really helps me doing stuff that I don't want to do. I.e. cleaning up every day. So before I make a video, let me tell you what I do. I make sure the dogs are taken out. I make sure I've had a couple joints sometimes, but I'm trying to get better at that. I tidy up everywhere, I mop all the floors, I jump in the bath, brush my teeth, take the rubbish out, and I set all that up. And the reason I do these things, people, is, see, sometimes you wake up or you got something to do. You won't do the crappy things first, you'll jump straight into the good things. Now, shout out to the people that don't do this and do it the right way, but this is for the people that are struggling or they're not understanding why they're getting stuck in certain places, yeah? You have to clear, like, the ground before you go. You know, like if I jump up now, I don't have a bath, like, I just jump up, smoke a couple joints, whack a video up, and then all that. I won't be able to gather my thoughts properly, like, I won't be 100% chilled because my gaff ain't done. You know, there's all this kind of stuff that we do, people, and I've written some stuff down, some notes, yeah? And, like, when you're doing this stuff, what you have to remember is this. You have to make your mind work for your body. You feel me? Not your body working for your mind. See, when your body works for your mind, yeah? You will sit there and you'll be getting stimulated. Whether it's through whatever, YouTube, internet, whatever it is, yeah, you will do that. But then when you look up, yeah, like your mind's getting stimulated, it's enjoying itself, and you feel happy for that bit, yeah. But what will actually be the case, yeah, is you're not actually getting nowhere. So you're going to be getting stimulated, just how I'm looking down at something and I'm watching it, blah 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 blah. When you look up and you turn it off and it's no longer there, your problems are still there. The dirty flat's still there. The chores you've got to do are still there. The bills are still there. Everything. Real life is still there, people. So, clearing the path, like cleaning up every day, having a morning routine so helps me. Just gather my thoughts. Sometimes I'm there cleaning. I'm going through what happened yesterday, or I'm thinking about an issue that's bugging me, and it just helps me get through it, people. And when you have peace of mind, yeah, it's so much easier to give your all in something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what used to fuck me a lot? I used to sit there broke, yeah, but I'm cool. Back in the day when I'm a young G, yeah? And I know certain things I can do, certain people I can rob, certain people I can bully, whatever the situation is, to make some fast, easy money without working, without using my brain. Yeah, I just can use my physical force to get what I want. And I'm sitting there totally peace of mind, other than I need money. That's the only thing that's getting to me. I need money, I need to do something, I'm bored, this, that, the other. I'll go out and do a madness to get the money, whatever it is, rob a drug dealer, do an armed robbery, burgle something, sell some drugs, whatever, whatever it is, yeah? But you've got to remember, every time you do an action, there's a reaction. And the more you repeat it, and the more it's a negative action and a negative reaction, something's going to come from that. Something's going to happen from that. And it may not be in your control. Like, police may raid your house. Someone may try and rob you, and then stab you. You may get fucking beaten up. Like, there's so much stuff that can happen. And like, when this stuff does happen, just say now you're selling drugs, you're doing it for 2-3 years, you've got all the chicks on you in the ends, everyone respects you, you're doing well, you're going, eating what you want, dressing what you want, helping out your family, you're the man, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? No one can talk shit about you, everyone's licking your ass, sort of thing. It feels good. No way am I going to be broke again. Fuck all that shit, mate. No. See, when you get nicked and your whole world crumbles, yeah? People's reactions to you change, yeah? I'll explain that in a minute. And also, what you've been accumulating for the last 3 years doesn't mean shit. You just want peace of mind again. You've always gone full circle. Peace of mind and broke. You go out doing madness, or you go out selling drugs, you do all that shit, you get nicked, boom. All you want is peace. You want peace of mind, and you just, you know what I'm saying? You just want your old life back. Man, I wish I could just walk my dog. You know how many times I used to be in prison, people, yeah? And I'd be like, man, if I can just be in the park today on a hot day, I don't need to be around none of my friends, nothing. If I can just be out there with a bottle of water and just enjoy the weather free, I'd be so happy. And these thoughts always used to hit me in jail, but then I'd come out and I'd get caught up in the bullshit again, and I'd take everything for granted, and I would always sacrifice my peace of mind and my happiness, and I would go out and do some bullshit. And I say happiness, I wasn't technically happy before I was doing the crime, because I'm thinking, I'm lost. So I'm thinking money's gonna solve my issues. Nice clothes, women, and all that kind of stuff does. But people, see, when you want to solve this issue, see, when you want to get further in life, you have to do that, almost the crappy things. You have to have a routine. You have to be disciplined. To me, to get to this stage in my life where I can talk in front of a camera and express myself and be totally honest and say how things really were, it took me a few years of just understanding myself, understanding my triggers. And it was never to get to this point. Even though I wanted to do YouTube years ago, I think we all have that dream, oh man, if I could do this and maybe things were different, blah, blah, blah. But that wasn't my end goal. My end goal was just to fucking be normal. Like, take off all this stuff that I'd accumulated, all this, you know, all this prideful stuff, all this materialistic stuff I was just wanting and feeling like this is gonna make me happy. When people see me in that and this and that, they're gonna fucking know. They're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? But one, when you attract, if anyone comes around you for those reasons, they're not genuine. And two, it's not real happiness. And because it's so hard to get, and you have to go through so many hustles and do so much other shit to get it, sometimes it takes a few years to get there. But I can remember when I'm making like thousands of pounds a week, killing it, big watches, everything, yeah? Gee, I was out of shape. Like, I think I mentioned this before, like I was arguing with people, I'd lost a lot of friends. And I was almost like a king in a castle, but by himself. Almost by himself, but with a very, very, very toxic mindset. And when there was no one else left to have a go at, I had to go at myself. And I think that was the best thing I ever done. I'd tell myself this, I'd tell myself that. But also I was defending myself, so it's like the devil and angel. And I'm like, no, but because of this, because of that. And I started to reason things out in my head. And one day I remember I'm not talking to nobody, not my mum, not nobody, not my family, anybody. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, fuck this person, fuck that person. I'm like, you've made a wrong turn here somewhere, mate. Somewhere you've gone wrong, because it can't be everyone. Everyone can't be like the cunt and you're just being like the guy that knows it all, the innocent party in this. And then I've done some deep soul searching. And like, this is what you have to do, people. If you really want to level up on this life thing, not in money, not in business, but on this life thing, if you want to gain a better understanding, you have to have that conversation with yourself. You have to ask yourself why you do certain things. Why you're dependent on, is it men or women? Why you like to gamble? Why you like to take drugs? All these things here are bad habits. Anything you have is a bad habit, is something to do with your mind. You haven't addressed something in your mind and your mind's telling you, boy, we need to address this, you need to address this. And you're telling your mind, shut up, shut up, shut up, let's gamble, let's take drugs, let's do this, let's do that. I'm telling you people, because I've done it and I'm starting to come out the other side and I'm starting to see the light. And each one of you that views my shit, that comments, that subscribes and gives me a good DM and some constructive business advice or anything like that, you're like a torch leading me, and I'm following you guys. Like, so you guys are really helping me out. I hope this video wasn't too long-winded and stuff. I tried to make it light-hearted, but also I want to have a message, you know? I want to give back to you guys. I want to try and help you guys if you're going through some stuff. Alright? Right, now, that was today's video. I'm going to try and do stuff where I'm giving more advice as well. So I tell a little story and that here and there. But I want to kind of help you guys through some stuff, you know? And if you're going through anything, people, let me know in the DMs, because it helps me create videos as well. So hit me in the DMs, hit me in the comments. I'll create a Facebook soon. I'll create other avenues where you can contact me, because I know everyone's not on Instagram and stuff like that, yeah? But until then, people, I love you guys. You've literally changed my life. I took the first step, but you guys are leading me along the way. And some of you good people out there, I can see, like, you struggle with my content at first, but when you get it, like, you understand, and I appreciate you guys as well, man. You know, I know this ain't for everyone's cup of tea, and some people ain't gonna get it, but for the ones that do, I love you, man, and we're going on the journey together. All right, 2 videos today. This one's 25 minutes. Like you say, you want them longer, I'll try and do them longer, a bit more detail and a bit more controlled. And yeah, and like I say, any business opportunities, anything like that, I'm gonna be taking this serious soon. So I have a sort of another income, but I'm gonna swap that for a full-time YouTube job. I'm gonna need you guys' help on that stuff. So we're gonna get into detail about that. I'll explain it all to you guys and my plans and everything, yeah? And the reason why I'm talking like this now is because everything's blowing up fast. I've got 250,000 views now. I've got 1.4 million minutes in watch time. So things are picking up quick, and I'm trying to keep up with the pace, you know, guys. And for that, like I said, I'm gonna need you guys' help, but we get into that another time. Listen, this is Living in London. I love you guys, and we're making moves, we're making big noise out here, and it's all because of you guys. We're doing this together. This is a journey thing, all right? I love you guys. Peace, and I'll see you soon.